अच्छा जी, अस्सलाम वालेकुम. As already explained, my name is Kashif Rahim and I am head of Safety, Health and Environment Department, IMC. So we have started this event today with the good example of traffic congestion in Karachi. Usually I move for any event or anywhere before 10 minutes or 15 minutes margin लेकर मैं चलता हूँ, but आज उसके बावजूद भी जो है वो इस event में 15 minutes late आया, and we are starting this event around 1.5 hour or 1 hour and 45 minutes. So this is actually the problem in Karachi, the traffic congestion that we have. Anyway, we don't have much time, so I'll have to start my presentation. So today my topic is automotive industry way forward to sustainability and standards. So in Pakistan, major cities, they are facing actually a big problem in social, economic, and also the road safety, and also deaths in the traffic and road accidents, and also the urbanization and the growth of population. They are also causing the big problems in Karachi and big cities of the Pakistan. Of course, these all things are controllable with the tools, and there are tools available to control these things. But firstly, we have to think on the three items that are basically causing these road accidents and congestions. Number one, of course, is the safer vehicle. Vehicle also plays an important role, and also the behavior of the drivers or the movers, the pedestrians in the areas where the road accident occurs, and also the infrastructure. The infrastructure also plays a very important role that I'm going to show you some cases and some examples and some data that we have. So next. Karachi is the central to Pakistan growth, but congestion is actually constraining the economic activities. Like today we have faced this event is we have constrained to start this on time. But the reason why there are number of offices and other areas where people go to work, they are basically congested in the few areas like city centers where people usually go to work daily, and they face a big problem in arriving them on time and while going back home every day. And also the peripheries of the city, there are some planning going on, but they have some misplanning. Because of that, there are improper settlements are going on. So these settlements are basically causing the poor and served by the public services. Next. Main issues that I want to highlight today is urban planning, transport, and noise and pollution. Next. Being economic intelligence unit, among the top cities, Karachi is basically at the bottom 5 cities, just because of the improper sprawl, no green space, and then natural assets, and of course cultural assets, and isolation and pollution. Next. Kaisar Sahab already shared the statistics with you. Around 1.2 million people in the world dies every year because of the road accidents, and 20 to 50 million people got non-fatality injuries every year. So overall 90% accidents, fatal accidents occurred only in low income and middle income countries, which have 48% of vehicles of total. It means like 10% accidents only occurred in high income countries that have 52% vehicles. And also road traffic injuries will become the 5th leading cause of accident and death by 2030, which is at 2015 it is at the 10th level, and in 2000 it was not in the list of 20 causes of the accidents of the deaths. Next. So I'm going to share you some reasons of congestion and few case studies that Indus Motor Company have done in the past 7 years. So firstly, next, about the traffic congestion. With Road Traffic Injury Research Initiative, it was taken by Indus Motor Company in 2007, and for the last 5 years, Indus Motor Company have taken the data from all over the Karachi. They also engaged JPMC, Aga Khan, and other 5 big hospitals in Karachi, and also they involved in NED University, as our dean is also here. I'm also from NED University, sir. So the data we have got from the students, they supported us, and Indus Motor Company have supported financially this all case to develop this case study. After this, we also approached to local government that time, and also we highlighted 170 cases were reported in that session. And then, sorry, it's next slide. So we have also highlighted the vulnerable areas, and also we have highlighted 21 blind spots in the Karachi location. And we approached to different agencies, and we got very good result on that. So, as you have already seen, in many areas there are, we have installed the traffic signals, and also at the vulnerable areas there are a number of ambulances available on the time. And also IMC invested with the 35 people dedicatedly, they worked in this project. Next. For the traffic congestion, initially Indus Motor Company have taken an initiative to study the congestion in the industrial zone from Stargate till Pakistan Steel Mill. It's around 20 kilometer long road, and we have identified 8 locations, 8 spots where every day we count the vehicles going in and out, and we calculated the traffic congestions in different intersections. So after that, after collecting that data, we have distributed that same pattern to all over the Karachi, and we have found out that around 250 billion rupees are invested in Karachi annually because of the traffic congestion, around $2.5 billion. So we have approached again to JICA, and JICA also supported us, and we approached to local government, and we highlighted, we raised the point that JICA wants to build a bridge on Malir Pandra, but at that time Malir Pandra bridge was already approved. So we also highlighted that the Kalabod bridge is also required. So it's a long journey when IMC took with the JICA and local government. So the Kalabod bridge, which was also the one intersection, that was came to build after this study. And for this study, we have used NED University, and they have all the tools and expertise on that. So we can use this tool to identify other areas for the traffic congestion in Karachi as well, and also in Pakistan. Next. So outcome of these 2 case studies are, for the road accidents, there are around 1,200 deaths and 26,000 injuries per annum, which is priceless, and $2.5 billion because of the congestion, and also of because of this congestion, countless pollution in the gases, emission, noises, and health. Next. Now coming to the behavior of the drivers. So if you can see this slide, there is a red box, a text is written. Can everyone read this text in the red box? Actually, there are 2 sentences written in this text box. If you write it together, you will not be able to write it. You are the 4 times more likely to have a crash when you are on a mobile phone. And it's hard to concentrate on 2 things at the same time, actually. So this is the behavior, and you also know that the behavior are different with all human beings. Like if we talk about the young generation, if we talk about the female drivers, if we talk about the old drivers, so they all have, and also the categories of vehicles they are driving, like truck drivers, rickshaw drivers, and car drivers, taxi drivers. So they all have different behaviors. They are also causing the road accidents and also causing the abnormal situation. Next. Next. Let's go. So this is the system. I've already informed you that the triangle, there are 3 categories which are causing basically road accidents and abnormal situation. The vehicle, of course, vehicle should be safer. Next. and reduce mental workload and the driver's error, and then reduce injury with the compliance of laws that Pakistan have, and also the requirement being Toyota. We have all the safety tools in our products that we are going to implement, and we are implementing actually. As per the Pakistan law, we are complying with all the requirements, but we are also going to implement all the laws that all the requirements of the Toyota vehicles that we have. Like in the immobilizer we have already installed and in all our vehicles, and in the third quarter we are going to install 100% airbags in all our vehicles, and we are also going to plan for 100% anti-lock braking system in our vehicles in future in our upcoming models. So this is the vehicle, but for the driver, of course, they need improve their functional ability, training and motivation, and also road infrastructure. Next. Actually, I want to go to 2 slides back. 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 So you have already heard about the accident reasons. There are 2 only reasons for the accidents. Number 1 is unsafe act, and the second is unsafe condition. Of course, in the book of safety, it says that 80% of accidents are because of unsafe act, and 20% of accidents are because of unsafe conditions. Now, the latest report, they are saying that 98% of accidents are because of unsafe act. So I have got this data from UK. It's not Pakistan data, but it says that 68.1% are accidents are only because of the human error. And if we combine few activities, human error plus vehicle, it's 3.4, and human error plus road, it's 19.2, and only road is 5.9, and only vehicle is 2.1%. And then all 3 elements are combined. In few cases, there are 0.8 cases. Okay, next. Next slide. Okay, so the desired outcome of this overall speech. So the road safety declaration that we have to take, and also we have to work on all areas like create safety culture, and then secure urban environment. And also we are actually targeting 0 accident, but we are targeting to have 50% reduction in current statistics of road accidents. For that, we have to do a number of activities. We will be needing support from local government. We will be needing support from the experts that we have in Pakistan for road safety. And also, we are trying to improve our vehicle safety as well. And also, we are also entire membership to embrace the road safety culture and free urban road condition. And also reducing the greenhouse emissions that we have in the vehicles by different transportation modes. So this is all from my side. Thank you very much.